Good day and welcome to the show. How about that view? That is the Mundy Plains. I'm about 60 kilometres northwest of Broken Hill, and 35 kilometres across those plains is the border of South Australia. And just below me is Eldee Station. Now, it's a working sheep station. I'm going to spend the next couple of days there on a 2-day Outback Station Stay safari with my friends Mick and Joe McColgan from Tri-State Safaris. Now, I've done plenty of trips with Mick and Joe over the years. They tell me that this one's going to be really special. But they say that every time I go away with them, and every time I've been away, it's been really special. You leave the city way behind when you head out here to somewhere like Eldee Station, past Broken Hill, to see what life is and was like on an Outback station. And I'm telling you, I reckon, pretty tough.
I'm on a 2-day Outback Station Stay adventure with my friends Mick and Joe McColgan from Tri-State Safaris.
So it's nearly 100 years old, let's say, what, 1915?
1915, so it's got some stories to tell.
The old Eldee homestead is a crumbling tangle of rocks and stones and metal and mortar, and it really makes you think about how tough it must have been to build a life out here.
Well, look, there's the vastness of this country. I mean, we're in pretty ancient country here. And, the ranges that we're in, they're rugged. The scenery is incredible.
Haven't they found the oldest rocks in the world around here? That's right.
Some of the oldest rocks in Australia are right around here.
The tour takes you up into the Barrier Ranges and across the Mundy Plains to the new Eldee Station homestead.
So I'm presuming South Australia's just over there somewhere?
Yeah, 25 k's.
And he's telling me we're not in the middle of nowhere.
Stephen Schmidt is the 4th generation to farm Eldee, still a working sheep station.
Can you hear that? Nothing. That's why I like it out here. Nothing. I don't get that at home.
And when it's time to dust down, Stephen's wife Naomi has converted the old shearer's quarters into the very comfortable guest rooms. And if you want a real fancy swag, there are 2 executive suites. One with a spa bar. This is the kind of place where, well, you give it time and the place, it sort of comes to you.
Flock of Corellas here, right near the homestead at Eldee Station. Naomi told me that during the big drought that she started feeding them because, there wasn't a lot of food around and water. And now she's got a resident population of about 100. They're on the tucker right here.
Now, as part of the 2-day adventure, you get to visit Silverton, a one-horse, a one-donkey town that you've probably seen on the big screen a couple of times over the years.
Here on the main street of Silverton is the very famous and historic Silverton Hotel, 130 years old next year, and pretty much hosted Mad Max, Razorback, and A Town Like Alice, those famous movies. And it's also very famous for The Test. Come with me.
Drop in for a drink and for a gold coin donation to local charities.
There's $2.
Pete'll put you to the test. It involves rolling a spud off your head into a funnel on your tummy.
That looks good, well supported.
Let me concentrate, boys. All right, this is a big effort.
One hand on the bar, one behind your back, and let's see if it roll down the forehead.
No! Let's just say it'll really put you to the test. Now, why would you leave an old ute to rust in the top paddock when you can get an Outback artist, Howard Steer, to give it a repaint?
You're not going to give me a brush to paint some, are you? Because you're holding 2 brushes.
You can bowl that mudguard over, Mike.
I've got a bowl of made, no, that's about it.
I'll just see if you can bowl a mudguard over.
You trust me?
Yeah, of course I do.
The old EK Holden is going to be the masterpiece, the master ute, out the front of the local cafe, Old Fashioned Favourites, alongside the Leaning Dunny of Silverton, a crazy cafe with some interesting Australiana outside and in. Now try getting your mouth around this place, Umbarumbuka. 100 years ago, this was the standby water supply for Broken Hill, and it still is. And if you're interested, you can call in at the old steam pumping plant and admire the old machinery. Back in Eldee Station, the sunset from the top of the Barrier Ranges is absolutely beautiful. And after dark, you can check out the stars from the outdoor spa.
There's not too many Outback sheep stations that have a hot spa under the stars.
It's a cattle trough, Mike.
It's a what?
It's a cattle trough.
It's not a cattle trough, it's a hot spa. I hope. I love coming out to Far West New South Wales. I love coming out to see the new stuff. I love coming out to see all the old stuff. And when you do a 2-day Outback Station Stay adventure, the bonus is you get to see both. But here at Eldee Station, the sheep, the bird life, the horses, the old ruins, the amazing sunsets. I mean, it's just been another one of those trips that I'll remember for the rest of my life. But coming from the city, this is what I love the most. You ready? That sound of silence that I don't get anywhere else that I go.